Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. So I've been doing some work off camera, just running up the money. We're over $11,000. I have also been doing a little bit of reorganizing back here and just putting everything everywhere. If you really care what's where, just go ahead and pause the video. At any point, if you want to see how I'm organizing stuff, there we go. Pause the video. I want to show you what's going on, but I don't want to spend all day back here pointing out where I put every little item. So I'm gonna front load this episode. Now I've been ahead on my videos because I have to go to a 4th of July thing tomorrow. So if you guys told me about this last episode, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna front load this video with this important discovery that I've made. And I was really thinking about it, and this is obviously not the way a supermarket is gonna work in real life, but with this gameplay and the way this game works, I think I've got a handle on this. From day one, my thought process on the pricing in this game was that average cost and profit were linked. If you spent average cost, what you pay for the stuff. If you had a lower average cost and a higher profit, that meant a lot, right? Like if you sold something for maybe, $2 and then maybe you got $4 from it, that was a really good profit, percentage difference, right? But if you bought something for say $30 and made $10 off it, well then you're only making a third of what you paid. But I'm gonna go back on this. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the proper way to look at it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think profit, this number right here, is all that matters. Let's say I bought this for $2. I'm just gonna round these out to make it a little bit easier. Let's say I bought this for $2, charged $5, and I made $3. I made more on it than I paid for it as far as a profit. That's a good margin, right? A good percent. I don't know if it's called the profit margin. I'm not sure what it's called, but that's pretty good, right? But then if you look at the toilet paper, let's say I paid $10 for the toilet paper and I charged $16 for it. I'm making a $6 profit margin. Well, 6 is a lot less than 10. So maybe that's not as good of a product to sell. No, I don't think that's the way this game works, at least not for my taste. I think that this profit number is the only thing that matters. Okay, some people might say, well, duh. Or maybe some people are like, no, that's not all that matters, and let me explain it to you. I'm really looking forward to you guys' comments. But here's the thing: if you let's say I buy this for $10, I sell it for $16, I make $6 profit, and then but now I have to spend another $10 to replace it. That's a very good point. But here's the thing: with inventory, think of it as like a conveyor belt. This is constantly moving through. All right, buy it, sell it, profit. Buy it, sell it, profit. So no matter how you look at this, every single time a transaction is made, I'm making $573 on this. And every single time a transaction is made, I'm making $280 on this. Now the $280 is more than the average cost, but the $6 or $573 is less than the average cost. I used to think that was a big deal. I don't anymore. I think profit is all that matters. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. This is a pretty interesting thing, because I always thought like, oh, well, if you're making margins, like my boss always used to tell me he wants to make a certain percentage of a profit margin. But at the end of the day, like, we don't have to worry about spoilage. We don't have to worry about like not having room to store stuff in the back. We don't have to worry about like, because in a business, if you have extra storage in the back, you think you have to hire more people, or you have to give people more hours to move that stuff up front. That cuts into the cost. It doesn't in this game. Having stuff back here doesn't cut into the cost. Nothing goes bad. There's no breakage. So I think straight up, man. I think that profit number is the thing that matters the most. Now, here's my question to you. Is there anywhere online that can tell me the average profit of every single item in the game? Now, I know this changes because the price is going to change a lot. It would depend on what the price would be. What the market price changes all the time. What you choose is going to change. I guess you would just take it off the market price. But the market price changes as well. But I mean, there's got to be some kind of minimum and maximum. Like when you look at shampoo, there's got to be a minimum and a maximum profit, right? That's going to be impossible to tell, right? See, one thing I would like to see in the game is I would like the ability to buy a license and not lose points when people don't find the item on the license, because like. If I go to buy, I don't, honestly, maybe it doesn't matter if people don't find at the end of the day, there's a people didn't find stuff negative, but I don't think it does anything. But I still don't like seeing it there. So let's say I want to do something like, let's say I want to buy cake, and I don't know what the profit is going to be on any of this stuff. What if it's horrible? What if it's like $1 or $2? Then like, I don't want to waste my time with the $1 or $2 BS, right? Like this right here, $5. That's good. 169, like I don't know. I don't know. This is just stuff I'm kind of thinking about, and I wish we need more analytics too. Like, yo, you sold this much, and you made your money here, and this did this, or because I don't know if certain stuff sells more than others. If you have something that makes $2 profit, you have something that makes $5 profit, but the $2 profit sells at 3 times the rate of the $5 product, then now you're talking a different situation. But we don't know. We have no idea what's selling. And somebody said you should be able to discontinue stuff, and I totally agree. Like, I should be able to say, like, here, how about this? Let's say I look at potato chips, and that's a 222 profit. I don't like that. I should be able to discontinue this, take it off the shelf, put it in the back, get rid of it, and people should not complain about it, is what I'm trying to say. I think that would be really nice. That way we could pick and choose what we want. It'd be a much better way to do things. By the way, if you guys are wondering, if you guys are playing this game, and you want to know if you have the same stuff I have, if you have the same stuff I have, you already know what the profit is. But maybe you're thinking, oh, do I want to buy toilet paper? I think toilet paper is worth it. I think 573 is a really nice profit margin. Water, 206. It's weak, but I don't know. I think anything at 2 and higher is probably pretty good. Honestly, the sodas and the waters and stuff, I don't know if they're worth it. Like, if you just look at how much profit they make. But another thing you got to think about is people are going to buy more items. If you have more items, they're going to buy more items. So, I don't know. It's a very complicated thing. I'm eventually going to get, like, a lot of the licenses, but I'm going to look for the licenses that have the best profit. But there's no way for me to tell what has the best profit. That's $2. That's 178. That stuff sucks. 197. 264. 264 isn't bad for eggs. Nice little profit margin there. But the thing is, like, let's say, you know, we look at hummus, and hummus is only a dollar, whatever it was, right? And we're like, well, that's not worth it. Let's not put hummus out. But if like a customer would have bought the hummus, it's still profit. You know, it's not like if they don't buy this, they're gonna buy more of something else. Let's say someone comes in here and they buy some apple juice. Here, I'm gonna do that. Actually, no, let them build up. I could bring up a bunch of people at once. Let's say they want eggs, milk, hummus, and cheese. And they come through and they get eggs, milk, and cheese, and they're like, well, there's no hummus, I guess I'm not going to get hummus, and they walk out. Well, then you just lost the $1.78. All right? And if they have hummus, it's not like they're going to be like, well, let me get the hummus and cheese and the milk, but since I got the hummus, I don't want the eggs. I don't think it works that way. So I think no matter what, this is always going to be making profit. The thing is, how much of it do you want to... If you go back and watch my last season, guys, I bought every single license. I'm going to tell you right now, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. The mods made it, like, you know, better. And the fact that the stalkers can bring stuff in from the street also helps out. But it's a nightmare if you buy all these licenses. It's ugh. I think I wake up sometimes freaking cold sweats with nightmares. Yeah, so I don't want to buy all these again. At least not right away. So yeah. But at the end of the day, though, even if, and plus they cost a lot of money at the end. Like, I'll spend like $100,000 for a license, and it'll up. I would spend, yeah, like right here, $125,000 for this license, and then my next day I would make like maybe $500 more, maybe $1,000 more. I mean, if I spend $125,000 on a license and it only ups the money I make by $1,000 a day, you're looking at 125 days to make up for the money I spent. And that's only for one license. You do it again. I mean, I don't know how long, I don't know how many days I played in my last game, but it wasn't that much more than 125 days. I mean, I know it was more, but I should probably check at some point. Kind of curious now. Yeah, but the money you spend on those licenses were just not worth it. Unless it was upping my money by more than $1,000 per day, but I don't feel like it did. And you can ask anyone in the comments if you don't believe me. I'd have people be like, yeah, I didn't buy any of those licenses. I'm making just as much money as you, if not more. So, but then again, we have gone through an update. He might have changed that. So it's a big cluster F, and I'm just going to try and figure it out. I just wish I could discontinue items, or like say, I'm not selling these items anymore, or like right now, I could go back on it. Let's say I get tuna. And I decided I don't like tuna. I don't want to sell tuna for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. I don't want to sell tuna. I should be able to say, okay, I'm not selling tuna anymore, and then no one will complain. And then if I decide 10 days later I want to start selling tuna, I should be able to start selling the tuna again without having to buy the license again. Once I have the license, I should have it. And I should choose what I want to sell and what I don't. And right now, if you buy a license, you have to sell everything or people are going to complain. Again, I don't think it matters if they complain, but I still don't want them to complain. I don't know. It's an interesting situation here. And the funny thing is, we don't have all the information. And because we don't have all the information, we can't make proper decisions. I don't know if people complaining matters. It might. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, I don't know. Honestly, even if it didn't, it would still bother me. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing the complaints up there would bother me either way, I guess. So I guess that maybe that's not really as big of a deal. Because if I had to guess, I would say it does not matter. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Man, I have been rambling. I'm pumped, man. I can't wait to go see my family tomorrow. I'm actually very energetic and in good spirits, which is kind of rare for me. There's fireworks going on outside, so I hope what I'm saying here makes sense to you guys. I feel like I'm rambling, but I don't know. Usually, like, what'll happen is I'll be like, oh, I was rambling on that video. Maybe I should just delete the whole thing. What a stupid video. And then I listen to it back, and I'm like, oh, it was fine. It was fine. I always feel like I sound more rambly than I really do, I guess. I don't know. I just want to know what the profit is on everything, because I think that profit number is all that matters. And oh yeah, let me go through some stuff. Okay, so let's go through the stuff right now. And in case you're thinking, hey, do I want to buy potato chips? What's the profit on that? Well, it's 222, and this is going to be an average profit. It'll be different in your game, but it's still a good baseline to go with. These are 183, 169, 5. That's a big one right there. I like that one. That one's pretty good as well. That one's okay. Oh yeah, see the muscle milk. See, I knew the muscle milk, even the first time I got it, was making me big money. The muscle milk is where it's at. So muscle milk, alcohol, you have to get all the alcohols at once, so it doesn't really matter. They're all pretty good, but honestly, the kegs are the best. Make sure they stay stocked. Ooh, 405 for flour. That's not bad. I didn't think flour would be that high. Is this interesting? Like me going around looking at all the prices? I hope it is, guys. If it's not, let me know and I won't do it again. 340. Yeah, anything in the 3s is pretty good. 2 is acceptable. Anything over 4 is I feel pretty, like, really good. Now you get into the good big territory. What the hell? Okay. 307. I thought coffee would have sold for more. What's the market price? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, tea. Oh, tea sells better than coffee. See, I wouldn't have guessed. 133, gross. These are all trash. We already looked through all these. Toilet paper's awesome. This stuff is okay. This stuff, ugh, gross. I thought that would have been better too. 258 is okay. What about bleach? 280, yeah, bleach is weak. This stuff's dope. Freaking 768. That clean dish stuff might be the best one in my store. What else was good? Oh yeah, muscle milk. Yeah, 671. 70. Yeah, so this stuff is where it's at. Just have a store of clean dish. You'll be good to go. All right, let's see how we did today. All right, so products found expensive. 7 is right about where you want to be. You want to be between 5 and 10. And yeah, making almost $5,000 a day. We got cheese and bread. Cheese, 350. And bread. Where's bread? 412. Let's go with 425. All right, cool. And now we're looking good. I gotta do some stocking. Well, not stocking. I gotta do some ordering. Okay, enough of all that pricing talk. Let's go ahead and expand the store. All right, we're getting section 7. All right, and yeah, see, there's no way I would ever be able to like you can't make enough money to expand. Like you level up, like these required store levels, you can't make enough money to keep up with them. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Let's go ahead and pay our bills. But it's okay. It's just kind of weird that you're always out at, like, your store level's always higher than your, other stuff should be. Okay, so we have some work to do here. I feel like running the store a bunch of days and just letting everything run out, but that's going to take a long time. But there's nothing else to do because my stalkers are going to cause issues here. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see what we have out here. Okay, so all right. You know what? How are we going to do this? Are we going to put a thing in the corner over there? Yeah, you know, I think we are. What's a thing, Cage? We don't know what the hell you're talking about. But by thing, I meant one of these shelf container thingies. All right, so we're going to grab one of these. Okay. And we are going to put this back here. All right, looks good. Cool. And then we're just going to move the shelves back, or we have room for 2? I don't think we have room for 2 right here. It might not matter, but let's just do this. Nope, definitely don't have room for 2. Okay, that's fine. We got to get rid of that freaking... We got to get rid of this one. We got to get all this stuff off here. Okay. Are we going to order another one? Yes, we are. All right, let's go order another one. And we'll order one of these. And then we'll put this one right here. I'm going to put the milk in the corner. You know, I kind of like the milk in the corner. I'm not going to lie. I think the milk would look really dope right there. So let's do this. All right, that should be pretty good. Oh, by the way, guys, you can stock empty boxes on your shelves. So, like, let's say you want to save a box for, I don't know, milk. Well, here it is. How freaking cool is that? That's awesome. I love it. Good job, Dev. Can we take this off of that? No. I should have to put down the boxes to do that, but that's okay. Okay, we'll put you right there. And take that off. And then you want to take them off in the full areas. That way they don't come in and try and, like, fill up the part that's not full. These guys, I swear. These stalkers are, like, they're the best thing in the game and also the worst thing. They could be your best friend or your worst enemy. You just gotta kind of figure out how to deal with them. Alright. I wish we could put something in the middle. And grab this, and put that down, do that, and that. Put this up here. Yeah. Right, it's going a little bit better than I thought. Oh, I didn't put that in the right spot. I thought I did. Alright, hold on, let's fix that. Okay, you can't leave them on the ground, though, because then they'll pick them up and throw them away. But if you put them on a shelf, they won't mess with them. That's an empty box, and so is that. So let me show you what I got going on over here. It's looking pretty good. The only thing I don't like about this setup is I don't like the booze being connected to anything else in the store. What can I put here that would be a good divider between booze and breakfast? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't like it being connected. I'll connect it if I have to, but I'm trying to avoid it. So I got my bread, I got my cereal, tea, coffee, milk. Oh, I put 2 things of milk out, huh? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because this milk only holds, what, 4? I think it's 4 per. This holds 8. So I only have 1 thing of coffee now, but I think that'll be okay. They should be able to keep up with the coffee. All right, so the next thing I want to do is deal with not the ceiling, but the floor and the walls. So how many do you think that is? That's more than 10, right? I'm just going to buy 10 of each because, well, you can't buy any less than that. So 1 of this and 1 of this. Okay. We got the floor tiles. Pretty sure I'm going to have to buy another one. Yeah, it's 12. Oh, no, it's 16. Oh, okay. Well, either way, gotta buy a second one. Doesn't really matter if it's 12 or 16, because they come in 10s and 20s. Open that up. This should be good. I might have to buy another one of these. Everyone loves my paint scheme. I'm really happy about that. Makes me very happy that it's being accepted. Oh, I got a name for the building as well. Should I wait until next video to do that? You know, I think I'm going to. I'm going to hold you up. Someone give me a name, and it is the best name ever. All the names are really good, by the way, but this one was the best name ever. And I am going to name it next episode, unless I forget. Try and write it down now. Okay, what is this? Put that away, guys. Oh, dude, it looks like you caught it. Oh, that was legit. I got a bunch of lights out here, too. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so we need another thing of floors. And we are good to go, although I'm kind of poor now, but it's okay, not for long. Alright, so now I had problems with these. Last time I used them, when I left the game and came back, they would be in different spots. Let's go ahead and check that out. Save once and twice for good luck. And let's go out of the game. I wouldn't normally do this on video, but it's so quick. Yep, see? Look. Ugh, so annoying. I'm just going to throw them out. I know I'm wasting them, but I can't have them popping up over there all the time. The same thing with the paint. I don't even see where the paint is. Where'd the paint go? Are you guys seeing it? I'm not, or... Alright, I guess it doesn't really matter. If I see it, I'll throw it out. Yeah, it just disappeared. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, so what are we looking at next? Honestly, I think we're pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here. Okay, and that looks good, like so. That's about 3 full tiles. That is almost the same. Yeah, let's move these out a little bit more. Right about there. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that looks about right. And honestly, this quad thing is not really the best thing to have, but I do like that it's giving my place a little bit of a different look. And I am eventually going to get rid of all these silver, you know, shelving units, but not today. Let's go ahead and open up. And let's see if we have anything else to order. No, it looks like everything's looking pretty stocked. I wonder if I'm going to get yelled at for overstocking. People have been pretty nice with not yelling at me for overstocking. I appreciate that. I like to put my overflow stuff over here. Man, why did I order so much orange juice? That's even overstocking for me. Freaking orange juice, right? Let's see how many ring ups I have. I'm kind of curious. Growth, hiring, 960. Well, it says right here too. 964. Okay, we'll get there eventually. All right, the reason I'm looking into that is because I want to get another... Yeah, I want to get another cashier. It looks like I'm going to have to make some money first, though. Well, maybe not. 623? Hold on, I should be able to afford... I got to buy the machinery, the cashier, the checkout counter. Wow, they're actually more expensive than I thought. I don't know which one I want, though. Okay, so is this the inverted one? Yeah, this is the inverted one. So yeah, I want another inverted one. So they all face the same way. Okay. Mirrored. Not inverted, mirrored. There we go. And then we should be able to put this right here. How far are those away from each other? It looks like 1, 2, almost 3 total. Although here it's not 3. Here it's more like 2. Roughly 2. So that would be... Yeah, okay. So 1, that would be about right there. Okay. Come on, man. Why isn't it? I gotta do it from this side. Okay, so I'm looking at it from... Okay, so it's about 1 with the white lines. So that should be good right about there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, so 1, 2. Yeah, just about 2. It might be a little bit... I can put it a little bit closer. Get out of here. All right, so 1. Probably about right there. Yeah, okay. All right, that looks good. Is it lined up properly? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know what happens if you pick them up when there's someone on them, but I'm going to have to find out eventually, I think. All right, so let's turn mine off. I want mine to be right here. So we're going to turn that off, and I'm hoping that the person will go to that one. I don't know if you can control which one they go to. I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. All right, let's go to management and hire cashier number 3. And they went to the one I didn't want them to. Okay, well, what are you going to do? I guess I'll just be way over here in the corner. I order these lights 10 at a time now, so I'm bringing them all in. And let's go ahead and turn them on. I did place some down in here. Oh, wait, no, not in here. I did place some down in here, though. So this should be lit up properly. Yep. Yep, this is a good looking store, man. What's up, Psycho Sid? How's it going? Oh, we got Stone Cold back there. If Stone Cold buys shampoo, am I gonna make a smart comment? I don't know. Hey, Stone Cold. Hey, buddy. You got some shampoo, I see. I feel like Stone Cold in real life is a real chill dude, and I think if he bought shampoo and you like not made fun of him, but like teased him about it or whatever, I think he'd be pretty cool about it. He seems like a really, really cool guy. 55, 20, 55, 25. Staying alive at 55, 25. Yeah, so I can't wait until next episode now to tell you guys the title of or not the title, but the name of the store. Someone said it in chat and I was like, yes! So I guess if you're paying attention to the comments, you probably already know what it is. But, yeah. Oh, I gotta move those chips. I don't like where they are. 450. Yeah, this is a bad spot for those. We got room over here. Chips would be a good way to split up breakfast and booze. Why? I don't know. I just feel like it would. Oh, good, and we don't have any, which means I can move them around at will and not have to worry about it. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Yeah, with the chips. I guess I might as well put a second thing out. I don't see a reason not to. Alright, there you go. There you go with your chips. Have at it, people. Chips for days! Put that up there. And, yep, this day went a lot quicker with that third cashier. Yeah, I mean, I barely helped, really. Take that off. I will save this one for future use. Let's just put this right out here. By the way, this thing right here has product on it. That's why I'm keeping it separate from the other items. Alright, I will be happy to ring you guys up if you would like me to. We are at store level 39. What's our next store level matter? I mean, we could already get our next free stalker. That's pretty crazy. And that is something I will want to do. Section doesn't matter. We can't afford all the sections, so that's irrelevant. Storage. Oh, so I can only do 2 more storage things until I hit 40. Alright, I can't afford them though, so I guess that really doesn't matter either. And license. Bleach, clean. I don't really care about that license. This just doubles of everything I already had. Oh, what is this? No, don't like that. Coffee. Maybe this one. Some more soda and coffee wouldn't be too bad. I guess. I don't know. Honestly, the one I'm really looking forward to next is at 56. More alcohol, please. And I really just want a list. I want a list of average profit costs, so I know what's gonna make me the most money per sale. And like I said, I know like if you sell something for $5 and the item costs 10, you got to replace that item, so you got to put that money back into the item. I totally get that. But on a Ferris wheel, like a round and round and round, we're making, think of it like, of a Ferris wheel. Every time it hits the bottom, you make more money. And you're making more money per selling, whether it's a higher percentage or not, based on what you paid for it. Okay, so that's all looking good. Let's see how we did today. All right, that's starting to get creeping up there a little bit. I spent some money. Only $3,300 isn't great, but, what are you going to do? All right, chips, oil, soda, and beer. Chips, oil, soda, beer. Chips, oil, soda, beer. Chips, oil, $5.25. Anytime it's soda or beer, I look it up because I don't really want to even, try and think of which one it's saying. So it's just easier to do it like this for me. Okay, so Coke and... Alright, Coke and 6-pack. You know what? I kind of like where that is. Coke. What are you looking at, Coke? Man, 170? Are you freaking serious? Ugh. Gross. Well, I guess you don't pay a lot for it. Alright, guys, I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.